So hi guys, as you all know, my name is Kapil Gupta. I am 23 years old, and the topic for today's discussion is understanding the importance of soft skills into each and everyone's life. So let's begin with my presentation, I would say. So before I begin with the entire presentation, let me tell you once again. I'll just pin this here. So before I begin with this presentation, let me tell you why I came up with this idea. So basically, I was working with a firm called firm into architectural industries, and I was working as a business development, where I observed, that even though I have a degree into marketing, most of the times what I used was my soft skills in order to close or in order to close a deal, in order to interact with the people around in my workplace. And that's the reason I thought of coming with a topic to explain more and how it is important of learning soft skill into everyone's life. So in today's webinar, we are going to discuss what are the soft skills, what we actually learn from our academics, 10 best soft skills of a person should learn about, importance of soft skill, and then concluding it with why soft skills are important into each and everyone's life. So what are soft skills? Soft skills are nothing but your natural ability to perform work and interact with others. These skills cannot be taught from a book. These are the skills which are being developed by an individual by adapting it from another individual. So these skills are the abilities that you use into your personal or your professional world in order to succeed or to have a great growth into your personal lives. So coming to our soft skills, what we actually learn into academics is the technical skills. We can learn into technical skills, like we can learn about science, we can learn about mathematics, we can learn about engineering through college and classroom, but we cannot learn about soft skills just from the classroom. We have to interact with others in order to develop those soft skills. All we get and we learn into classrooms and academics is the practical knowledge, which in which soft skills cannot be developed from books. From books. So basic difference between the soft skills and the hard skills are the things that we learn in colleges and school, and you are the hard skills and technical skills, and the things that we learn by adapting the ability and the personalities from others are called as soft skills. Hard skills can be measured. You can give a certificate to a acquire soft skill, and acquire hard skill, and in soft skill it cannot be measured, but it can always be proved by performing a task. So let's learn about what are the 10 best soft skill every person should develop. There we go. First is communication skills. What is communication skills? So basically, communication skill is an ability to interact with each other and giving a right message at a right time at a right place, right? And often communication skills is misconceptualized by vocabulary skills, but it is not always vocabulary. It is also your thinking, your hearing, your vocal, your oral skills, and your writing skills as well. If you have to be more productive into your workplace, or if you have to achieve success, you have to be a great communicator. So I would take an example of a salesperson going and meeting a customer. If his communication skills are not good, he won't be able to communicate the entire product properly to them, and the customer would not be able to adapt the information. Thirdly, the salesperson would not be able to crack a sale, and that's the reason communication skills are really important into each and everyone's life. So let's move on to second most important soft skill, which is adaptability. Adaptability is something to adapt the particular environment or a condition or a condition. I would, for adaptability, I would take an example of the current situation as COVID. Many of the businesses has to shut their physical stores, physical offices, due to since they were not allowed to move out of the offices. And they adapted this soft skill as they utilized their soft skill as adaptability and started their business online. So it is one of the most one of the greatest example for adaptability. No matter what the condition is, your work should flow under any circumstances. Also, another example would be, I would take, like for a cricketer moving to an overseas country and performing them there, even though the conditions, the pitch, the surroundings is way much more different than his home conditions. And that's the reason he has a soft skill, which is adaptability, other than his professional skills like playing cricket. Let's move on to another soft skill of a person. It would be teamwork. Teamwork is nothing but a collaborative effort in order to achieve, a task, basically a goal. The word team itself, can be abbreviated as together everyone achieves more. So it is really important, to be a team player. No matter what the environment is, if you are a team player, you will definitely succeed into the work you are given into. I would take an example. If a particular work is given to a team of 4 people and are given to a person single-handedly, then a team of 4 people would come up with more creative way, and will achieve and complete the work more effectively, because they have 4 different minds to think about the work and to get and reach to a solution. And a single leader won't be able to, because he's been restricted to his single mind, his single effort, and he will be take much more time to complete the task than a team person, than the person in team. So this is teamwork. And whatever the soft skill I'm going through, these all these soft skills are interconnected to each other, and you will learn more about in my next slides. Creativity or creative thinking is the process of people, how people look towards a problem or look towards a point of view. Their different point of view makes them stand out of stand out from others. Like creativity, I can give you an example of creativity. As for, let's take into music industry. It's Let's take an example of music industries. The A.R. Rahman and other musician, their music can be uh, differentiated, because A.R. Rahman uses his creativity level much more than other musicians, and you can identify which music is being composed by A.R. Rahman and which music is being composed by other upcoming musicians. So their creativity is all about thinking original, coming up with new ideas, coming up with new solution, brainstorming, invention, and everything. So this is again one of the most important soft skill a person should develop. Then work ethic can be work ethic can be defined as, in matter no matter what, you work hard no matter what the result is. It is Work ethic is can also be said as the way you do your work. It is always interdependent on the devotion, dedication, and determination you have towards your work. And you should always be ethical at work, no matter how the conditions are. A great example of a work ethic would be a top employee of the company. The top employee of the company, no matter what the conditions are, no matter how the hard the client is, he will still work hard in order to acquire the client and bring up the sales to the company and be on number one. Problem solving, it is one of the most required skills in today's world. Problem solving is one of the most required skill in today's world. Problem solving can also help you to investigate. First of all, whenever a problem is appears, you should not take a problem as a burden, you should take it as a challenge. It will Problem solving will help you, how you can solve a problem. uh, I would say, let's take an example of a problem. Let's take an example of a customer service. If a customer service gets a call regarding a complaint, it's one of a kind of a problem. The customer service guy, what he will do is he will first understand the problem, get more information, get analytical with the problem, and try to come up with solutions so that the problem is solved and the customer stays happy with the product they are purchasing. So it is one of the most required problem solving skills for, into development of your soft skills. Then leadership is nothing but the ability to work in a ability and to work and lead a group of people. It is the ability of a leader, to come up with more strategical ideas, planning, and be persuasive and, interactive with the people. A good leader always motivates the other people so that the productivity be the highest in the workplace. Then comes a critical thinking. Now, what is critical thinking? Critical thinking is, when you start asking questions about, how this product has become, what is the technology it is being used, why it was developed, for whom it was developed, and how you can change the product and make it more effective. Let's take an example for critical thinking as earlier we used to get halogen bulbs. The problem with the halogen bulbs, where it was getting too much heated over a period of time. There were few people which come up with the new ideas into by brainstorming their ideas into critical thinking and understanding that how these bulbs can be made more effective and cost and more efficient for uses. So I would say they come up with an idea of using of LED bulbs. The introduction of LED chips into bulbs made the bulbs getting less heating. It also dropped in prices and also give more power and productivity of the bulb. So yeah, this is critical thinking, and you can always come up with a problem. You can think about it, how you can improve the problem, and you can always stand out. And this is the way you have to develop your critical thinking. Motivation is nothing. Motivation or motivational skill, a person should not only be motivating others but also have motivating himself. Motivation is nothing but, in order to increase productivities, these are the actions and resourcing being used in order to increase productivity. Motivation at a workplace will be something like, getting bonuses, getting a recognition, getting a position into the company, so that you have been recognized by the company into top levels. So that's the reason motivation is very much necessary into each and everyone's life. And you should always develop motivational skills by, you can start watching motivational speakers, how they communicate, what their mindset is, how you should always have a positive outlook no matter what happens. And even though you fail, even though you fail even though you fail into your subjects, it is not necessary that you get demotivated. You have to get motivated and learn from your failures. And it's necessarily not into your learnings, but it can also be into a professional life and into your personal life as well. So that's what I understand through motivation. Time management, it is one of the most crucial soft skill that each and everyone should develop. Even I have started developing this time management thing. Earlier, I was really engaged into social media, but for once I thought, what if I start managing my time into each and every activity? So basically, time management is nothing but managing your activities and noting them down, and what kind of energy, what kind of time you have to put in so that you stay productive all over the day. A perfect example for time management would be, let's take an example of a celebrity. Let's take an example of Akshay Kumar. Akshay Kumar is one of the most productive and most productive person in the industry right now. As you can understand, he is releasing 4 movies a year compulsorily, or if not 4, then 3 movies a year. The reason he's able to do that because of his time management skills, which other actors cannot do, or which are unable to do. Where other actors take 1 or 2 years to complete a film, Akshay Kumar just takes 60 to 70 days to complete a movie, and it gets released into theaters. So it is really important to manage your time. And if you achieve all these 10 skills, understand all these 10 skills, then achieving your dream and achieving success will be a cakewalk for you all. So these were the 10 top skills which I want to list it down, to make you understand why soft skills gives a more why soft skills are very much important in each and everyone's life. Let's move on to the importance of soft skills. So the importance of soft skills, it facilitates the ability to have meaningful interactions with others. As I said, developing your communication skills, social skills, interpersonal skills will help you not only to communicate with others or interact with others, but also will help you to complete your task or complete your work in a satisfactory way. It accelerates your career progress. When you focus on your soft skills and develop them, it will automatically accelerate your career progress, being from any which field you be in. If you develop your soft skill, you can be available and your potential can be into different fields as well. Lack of soft skill will limit your potential. When we are good at when we have technical knowledge in abundance, it is always required that your technical knowledge being applied to a current situation or in your work. The application will only happen if you develop your soft skills. If you are unable to develop your soft skill, then you won't be able to apply your technical skills and the potential, and which will limit your potentials. It increases your productivity. When you develop all your soft skill and start applying it into your professional world as well as into your personal lives, it will increase your productivity. It improves your work satisfactions. Not only you will be productive, but you will be satisfied by your work, because you will be able to come out of a situation that you were put into or you got into. It improves your overall management skills. It improves your management skills, because now you are able to use your technical skills into your work environment by the help of soft skills, like you communicate with your work employees, with your customers, with anyone outside your workplace, into your personal lives. You are able to adapt no matter what the situation is. You work in as a team and think about progress of all, not just progress of yourself. Then you also you come up with creative ideas in order to stand out from each and everyone in the I would say in the organization. Then you come up with critical thinking. Then you come up critical thinking that how I can develop a product, how I can improve a product much, and how I can make it more efficient and effective for everyone. Then and then also your time management skills. You are ready now, you are ready and you have created a mindset. Then now how I have to work in order to achieve my goal, which I have set after 5 years. So that's how so overall your management skills are developed. So let's come to a conclusion. So to land up in your dream job and to accelerate into your business or into your personal life to achieve great heights, it's really important to develop your soft skill. I hope you have understood from the previous slides and the previous explanation that I gave. More than 94% of the recruiters now not only look for your technical skill or your hard skill, but also look for your soft skills, that how you can be beneficial to the company. And that's the reason they go through rounds of interview, where in first round they give you an aptitude test, in second they have a group discussion or an overcall interview where you describe about yourself, and that's the reason. And in third round they will give you a situation and try to assess that how you can come out of those situations. And that can only happen when you start developing these soft skills. So yeah, so this is all about what I understand and what I have to convey, that your soft skills should be developed and in which manner. In order to develop your soft skill, you should start adapting things from your inspirations, your inspiration, I would say your role models. You should start learning about things. You should start always, you know, you should always start learning about things. Your abundance of knowledge and your practical knowledge will always help you to develop your soft skills. So let's come to the discussion that how we can discuss about things. And I would just unmute if anyone wants to say more about soft skill or has a questions to communicate with me, and I can guide you how you can develop your soft skill, can drop in their solutions and their questions in chat box. I will just unmute you if you want. So anyone wants to come up with a question, or I would just unmute you 1 second. I will just unmute everyone. Anyone wants to come up with a question can just drop me a text in the chat box. If you want to, we can interact about how we can develop soft skill. A major question which may arrive from you will be how I can develop my soft skill. So I have explained it earlier. If you want to develop your soft skill, start looking everything as an object and start doing observations around yourself, around yourself. In order to develop your communication skills, you can always you can always start hearing to, I would say, podcast, video lectures, watching TV series into a language that you want to start developing your communication skills. In order to adaptability, you always know, we all are in a certain situation where we can where we have to come up with new ideas and adapt the current situation and work. In critical thinking, a very good example of a creativity, I would say, will be a book, will be J.K. Rowling. That how J.K. Rowling presented a character in a book, and then later it was developed into a film or a movie, which was Harry Potter, a well-known series. Anyone who wants to have an interaction can work tell me about it. Also, okay, Rachit, I'll just unmute you 1 second. Rachit. Yes, Rachit, you are audible.
Yeah, hi Kapil. I have one question. Yeah, I have one question that how do I check that whether I'm improving in soft skills or not? Is there any kind of activity that you would suggest that will help me, check whether I'm going in the right direction or not?
Okay, a activity to suggest if you are improving your soft skills. What we can do is we can always, since you might be working into an environment, professional environment, activity. What you can do is start recording yourself. How I would say, just start developing a. I would say consider one soft skill which you want to develop. I would say like communicate. If it is a communication skill, and if you want to really improve, you can start recording your vocabulary, and start recording and start interacting with people into a certain language. Supposingly, let's consider English being the primary language for all, for the country itself. So whenever, if you want to develop a soft skill, first learn about, try to adapt it from other people. And and what you can do is you can interact with your colleagues, with your peers, into a way that you can assess them. You can always take a soft skill assessment, which are available on Google also, wherein you can wherein they put into you into a situation, and they will give you 4 options, wherein in those 4 options you have to decide what kind of thinking you have. And after taking that assessment, you will get to know what kind of thinking you have, what kind of soft skill you have developed. So in a way you can develop yourself in that sense. I hope this clears your doubt. Anyone else who wants to interact? Okay, so I guess everyone is satisfied with the I guess everyone is satisfied with the webinar that I did. It is a short webinar which I'm doing. This is the first webinar which I ever created. So if there was any mistakes, I would say just I would try to develop it much more. I will just share a link into the chat, wherein you can always stay updated, with all the digital activities happening. I would update about my blogs. I would update about how you can learn digital marketing, just not digital marketing, your personality development and everything. So I'll just share a link with you guys. One second. It's a group, Facebook group. I first thought of creating a WhatsApp group, but it won't be convenient for everyone, because everyone will not be able to share their personal contacts. So I created a Facebook group. I'll just add that link here in the chat box. I would like you all to just join that group. Try to join that group. I will keep you updated, posted with my blogs, videos and everything. One second. I will just add that. So you can just join this group. It is a closed group for as of now. I'll be making this group public, but in this group, I will talk about more about digital marketing. I will also talk about how you can develop your personalities. I will talk about more about these soft skills, giving a brief explanation on each and every topic, and much more. Also, I would like to, once again, I will just open that link, and I would like to drop I would like you all to drop a feedback how this seminar was on that group, so that we can be on same page and I can improve myself. Thanks Viraj. It was really awesome having you all here. I will just open that link. One second, it's happening. So it's taking much of a time. I will just drop in, I have just dropped in the link. You all can, join that group. I will just, drop a message there that how was this seminar. You can drop your feedback, criticism, and how I can improve my seminar and webinar skills. So thank you so much everyone for attending this webinar in such a short notice. I hope everyone who attended gained some knowledge on soft skills, and I hope you will be available and would like to see more of these videos. I will post this video on YouTube very soon, and you can also share this video with everyone. So thank you so much for attending, and I hope you have a very nice day and a very nice evening. Thank you so much.